Hello guys, it's Rachel. What's up? Welcome back. Hope you're all having a great day. And today we are making some miniature galaxy no-bake cheesecakes inspired by Disney's A Wrinkle in Time. And that brings me to my next point, which is to say a huge thank you to Disney for sponsoring this video. I was so excited when they reached out because I'm such a big fan of the movie. I think it's so cute. The movie centers around a girl named Meg Murray. She's just your typical middle school student, and I love her character because I feel like I really identify with her. When I was in middle school, I feel like I was just trying to fit in, but at the same time, I was a pretty nerdy kid, and that's something that Meg struggles with as well. So watching the movie made me so happy just to see more representation of kids that are smart and hardworking and intelligent, and that learn how to appreciate that and accept that too. I mean, like the school I go to now is literally called Nerd Nation, so I'm all about embracing that side of yourself and being kind of a nerdy person. And overall, I just love the movie. The whole premise of it also has to do with science, which I think is really cool. Basically, Meg goes on this big quest to find her father, and she goes with her friends and 3 celestial beings, and the way they travel is through something called tessering, where they wrinkle space and time. And that's the inspiration for our cheesecakes today. Since they travel throughout the universe, I thought it'd be really fun to do something galaxy inspired, and I feel like Meg would also really approve of these because there's actually a lot of science involved with gelatin. So we'll be talking a little bit about food science as well as kind of a nod to Meg. I think these would be so much fun to make and eat while you watch the movie, so if you're interested in watching it, it's now available on digital and Movies Anywhere now, and it comes out on Blu-ray on June 5th, so you can check out the link in the description box below and pick up your own copy of Disney's A Wrinkle in Time. I highly recommend. I had so much fun watching the movie. It was a really nice study break, and it just reminded me of my past and being kind of that nerdy middle schooler who's just trying to fit in too. So now without further ado, let's go make our cheesecake. To start off, we'll make our graham cracker crust. This is my favorite part. I feel like if it was up to me, I could make my cheesecakes just like half crust. That's how much I love this stuff. But you'll want to start off by blitzing up 6 graham crackers in a food processor, then pour over 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and just continue blitzing that until you have kind of like a wet sand consistency. So something like this is perfect. And then you'll want to scoop heaping tablespoons of this mixture into a mini cheesecake tin. Like I said, I like a lot of crust in there, so you could go a little bit lighter on the crust if you'd like to. I recommend a tablespoon though. Then you'll want to grab something flat and round and just kind of tamp down the crust. I found this little glass that's the perfect size. Oh my gosh, it could not fit any better, but use whatever you can find, and then set your crust aside. Then moving over to a separate bowl, you'll need a ½ cup of sugar, and then just sprinkle over 1 packet of gelatin. Gelatin is going to be our secret ingredient here, and the science behind it is actually super cool, and it's something that I feel like Meg would really appreciate too. So as an ode to Meg Murray, the science behind how gelatin works is that gelatin is essentially long protein strings, and initially they connect together via a 3D matrix, and then when you add warm water to gelatin, those chains are going to disconnect and those bonds are going to break. But then when your gelatin mixture cools down, the gelatin is going to essentially trap any kind of water molecules, and that's how you get that firm solid texture that's still a little jiggly too, and it's perfect for our cheesecake. It makes it really creamy and rich, but it still has a nice substance to it thanks to our gelatin, and overall just thanks to chemistry. I feel like I did my chemistry teacher proud there, hopefully Meg too. And now we can essentially watch that reaction take place. We're gonna add in 1 cup of boiling hot water and go ahead and mix that all through until it's all dissolved, and that's when those bonds are breaking, and then you're just going to set that aside for now. Then moving on over to a large bowl, you'll want 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese, and just make sure those are nice and soft. Mix that around until it's smooth, and then add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and just mix that all together. And now it's time to add in our gelatin mixture. You'll want to do this in nice slow additions just to make sure everything gets incorporated really evenly and smoothly. You want a really nice velvety cream cheese texture, so I'm just slowly adding in the gelatin and mixing it all through, and it should be nice and silky smooth. Then I'll just divide this between 4 different bowls, and then for our galaxy color scheme, I'm gonna do 1 bowl dark blue, 1 bowl purple, 1 bowl a kind of turquoise, and the final bowl just a nice light blue. Now it's time to scoop this over our graham cracker crust, and I just did a variety of different color dollops just to achieve that beautiful swirled galaxy look. And then once those are filled right up to the top, you'll want to grab a toothpick and go ahead and marble all those colors together, and this looks so beautiful. It's just like in the movie when you can see the characters tessering throughout space and time. The scenes and the cinematography is so gorgeous, and it reminds me of these colors and that beautiful swirl. And then once you finish marbling that all up, we're also gonna add on some stars just to really drive home that universe look. For the stars, I'm gonna mix together 1 drop of white food color with just a splash of water. Then I'll take a food-safe paintbrush and just splatter that over the surface, and it looks just like stars. Now it's time to pop this into the fridge for about 2 or 3 hours, just so our gelatin can really do its work and reform those bonds. And then after about 2 or 3 hours, take them out of the fridge, and you can go ahead and pop them out of the mold. They should slide out really easily, and you can see on the sides of the cheesecake, you've got all those layers of color. And then for the final decorations, I'm gonna make some stars out of candy melts. And for a little kawaii touch, I also added on some faces onto the stars. Then to put it all together, I just popped these stars on top of the cheesecake and then placed some silver star sprinkles on as well. Or if you want to keep it really simple, you could just top with some galaxy sprinkles. And now our miniature galaxy cheesecakes are finished. These would be so much fun to make and eat while you enjoy the movie. And I'm so excited for you guys to try out the recipe. It's so tasty, and I feel like Meg would approve too. So now that our cheesecakes are finished, let's hop into the outro. Alright guys, our galaxy cheesecakes are finished now, and I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, big thank you to Disney for sponsoring this video, and if you'd like to pick up your own copy of Disney's A Wrinkle in Time, you can check out the link in the description box below. The movie is now available on digital and Movies Anywhere, and again, it comes out on Blu-ray on June 5th. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video. You can click the link down there for my last video. The subscribe button is down there as well, and the blog post is right up there. Alright, well take care guys, love you all so much, and I'll see you all back here very soon. Bye guys!